No. It's not. Trust me, it's not. It's not you. It's not you. It's just like I don't know. It's been quiet all night, and then everything comes in at 11:20, and I'm like, oh, on the one night that I can't stay late. I can get these done. I can get these done. Do not worry about that. But anything that comes in after this, it's being pushed to Monday. I'm saying that. I'm being very clear. Anything that comes in after right now is being pushed to Monday because I simply cannot do it tonight. But we have a personal break right here. We got the personal break here for Roderic. Roderic as well. Thank you very much, my brother. Appreciate you. We got the Marvel Renditions and One Piece 500 Years. And we'll start with the One Piece because we haven't done One Piece in a while. So here we go. Let me pull this back so we can actually, kind of see the low stuff. All right, here we go. Once again, thanks for getting involved, brother, and good luck. And, normally I add a little fluff, have a little fun, take a little time. I don't know if I could take that time tonight, because it's essentially the reason that, I have to, wedding tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. I have to leave, I have to get, 3 hours of sleep tonight and then drive, 6 to 8 hours tomorrow. So, that's kind of the rundown. So, Steri Weevil, Monda, that's showing, right? Okay, Magara, Iron Body, Snake Dance, Koala, Hamburg, Brilliant Mind, Zoro, Ein, and Rogue. Bokin, Porshemi, Pepeg, Aladdin, Chopper, Sandersonia, Korobu, Shaka, Itomamizu, Gloriosa, Lucci, and Lilith. I think that's base Lilith, if I remember right. Roderic, hoping for that boa. Hoping for the boa. Blue Gem. Fuza, Edison, Weevil, Keep Out, Iron Body, Pickles, Brilliant Mind, Duffy, Hancock, Outlook, and Femur. How'd you look like? How would you recommend someone get into One Piece? Only never seen the Netflix. Have no clue. So the question is, did you like the Netflix series? If you enjoyed the Netflix series, then I think that's a good way to tell you whether or not you'll actually like the original thing itself. Tonji, Jinbei, Apu, Magara, Egghead, Morgans, Soso Beamsword, Moda, Luffy, Bonnie, Luffy, and Kaku. If you enjoyed it, and if you really enjoyed it, if you really liked it and think that you would genuinely really like the original property, I think the best way to get involved is just by simply watching the anime. I only watch anime in the original Japanese, but of course I'm pretty sure One Piece has a very good English dub. A little earthquake there. I'm pretty sure One Piece has a good English dub. So, whatever you prefer. Usopp, Tonji, Magara, Moria, Snake Dance, Keep Out, Pickles, Barto, Big Bun, Foxy, Chopper, and Blaze Slice. I think a lot of people would suggest watching the One Piece, and I can type that in chat. One Piece, it's a edited One Piece. Pepeg, Maha, Gismonda, Edison, Korobu, Island of Women, Punishment, Zoro, Arrow, Caribou, Kaku, and Hawkins. It's an edited One Piece to make it to make it quicker, because as with a lot of anime, there is a lot of, someone standing around for 30 seconds while music plays, and then the next thing happens, and then they're standing around while music plays. And then you watch one episode, and then the next episode there's a 2-minute, the last 2 minutes of the last episode are the first 2 minutes of this episode, and yada yada yada. So One Piece makes it a lot more approachable, and yeah. Vega Force, Marigold, Blue Gem, Gismonda, Koala, Keep Out, Help, Spandam, Hamburg, Luffy, Law, and Luffy. But yeah, Doggeramagra, Maha, Fuza, Monda, Egghead, Corbu, Khalifa, Doffy, Dragon Breath, Vegapunk, Outlook, and Otama. Outside of that, I mean, if you don't like the Netflix series, I maybe stay away from the show. You know, and I also don't know what background you have with anime in general. Baskerville, Porshami, Marigold, Moria, Spandam, Khalifa, Island of Women, Crocodile, Pizza, Tanaka, Sengoku, and Bonnie. Okay, I struggle with getting into anime, but I did enjoy the Netflix series and looking forward to season 2. Yeah. Bonnie. Yeah. I have to open another thing of top loaders. I think, honestly, maybe just wait until season 2 of the Netflix series. See how you feel then. See how you feel about, like, you know, the crew changing and yada yada, seeing how things go. If you're still interested, I think maybe just give the anime a try. You know, you don't have to watch a lot. I'd say 10 episodes. And, you know, it's not like they're long. They're 20-minute episodes where 5 minutes of that 20 minutes is previews and trailers and whatever. So they're basically 15. Jinbei, Bokin, Blue Gem, Dice, York, Night's Rush, Atlas, Captain John, Dragon, Karina, Marguerite, your turn. Basically, you can watch as much as you watched with season 1 of the Netflix show, and then be like, okay, do I like it, do I not? And I think by that point, you'll probably know. Monda, Steri, Capote, Usopp, Egghead, Mihawk, Sanji, Help, Moria, Slave Arrow, Tempest Kick, and Luffy. I will say, you know, there is obviously some characteristics about the show and manga originally being, like, of course, Japanese in nature that, like, you know, American audiences, Eastern audiences aren't really as familiar with, like Sanji being girl crazy to the extent that he is in the anime and manga. It's not shown in the same way as the live action show. Robin, Lucy, and Ein. Fuza, Apu, Jinbei, Weevil, Iron Buddy, Aladdin, Egghead, Sanji, Gina, Hattori, Ace, and Urog. I will also say, I mean, maybe you're a reader in general. Maybe you prefer to read already. And if so, maybe you would like the manga. But it's easier to go to read more manga in a faster period than it is to watch the anime in the same amount of time. But Blue Gem, Monda, Baskerville, Dice, Mihawk, Naito's Rush, Khalifa, Shave, Salome, Hamburg, Luffy, and Luffy. You can read more of the manga than you can of the anime in, like, the same, like, say, 2-hour period. But I think it does feel more daunting to read it. But I think, of course, biased opinion, as someone who always prefers to read the manga over watch the anime, I think the manga is the better experience. Vega Force, Jinbei, Steri, Punishment, Chopper, Sandersonius, Loso Beam Sword, Zoro, Pythagoras, Loso Beam, Danan, and Sanji. But, of course, you know, a lot of people would disagree with me, and they're, you know, I would say most of the people who disagree with me probably have a valid point in disagreeing with me. So I think, you know, whatever feels comfortable for you. I think the best case scenario is just wait till season 2 drops. See if you still like it as much as you do. Gismonda, Bokin, Reiju, Spandam, Koala, Help, Morgans, Deuce, Caribou, Joseph, Femur, and Sanji again. Different Sanji. And if you still like it as much as you do, then you can, you know, try out the anime, try out the manga, whichever you prefer. And, yeah. I do recommend, if you do try the anime, I do, once again, recommend One Piece, though. Because it does make it a lot more approachable. It turns, you know, it basically cuts the length of the series in half, functionally. Apu, Bokin, Edison, Tonji, Chopper, Mihawk, Island of Women, Barto, Shaka, Foxy, Galaxy Wink, and Blaze Slice. But yeah, that's the basics there. Jinbei, Poshemi, Baskerville, Maha, Knights of Rush, Pickles, Iron Body, Sanji, Slave Arrow, Tanaka, Marguerite, and Baccarat. Usopp, Steri, Capote, Social Beam Sword, Koala, Dice, Keep Out, Zoros, Joseph, Gloriosa, Ace, and Sabo. Boa, I give up on you if you don't shred yourself in this box. Vega Force, Weevil, Reiju, Phantom, Sanji, Mihawk, Pickles, Big Bun, Dragon Breath, Luffy, Foxy, and Chopper. Edison, Marigold, Tonji, Vega Force, Aladdin, Korobu, Island of Women, Hattori, Atlas, Sloto Beam, Otama, and Porsche. I got that Sabo as a hit for the last 5 boxes. Pepeg, Baskerville, Gismonda, Usopp, Ninetales Rush, Egghead, Chopper, Salome, Itomomizo, Caribou, Dadan, and Tempest Kick. Jinbei, Capote, Moria, Morgan's, Punishment, Help, York, Moria, Pizza, Deuce, Law, and Stussy. And last pack of the One Piece before we move into the renditions. Reiju, Apu, Maha, Sandersonia, Khalifa, Soso Beam Sword, Nico Robin, Crocodile, Vegapunk, gonna claim the One Piece, and Frankie. Alright, let me put these to the side, make a little room. And onto the renditions. Okay. Retiring One Piece. Hey, man, you know, what if we get more One Piece or like a different One Piece set in the future, man? Come on. That's no attitude. Like, though I do understand, you know. I will say we have also only pulled one of each of the like manga hits from the One Piece sets that we did have. So like I think they are very, very, very rare. Spider-Man, Green Goblin, Kingpin, Canvas, Malekith, Supervillains, Lizard, part of the Legendary series. Spider-Man and Kingpin. Cloak and Dagger, Hydro Man, Venom, Canvas. I'll do that in a second. Wiccan, Electro. I'll do that in a second as well. Chameleon and Green Goblin. Electro, Goblin Green out of 399. Electro, Goblin Green, 399. There's the numbering. Okay. And Venom, Canvas, covers. Okay. This Marvel set's so great. I like it a lot, but Riot, Venom, Black Cat, I'll do that in a second. Wolverine, Superheroes, Spider-Man, I'll do that in a second as well. Iron Man, and Carnage. I like the set a lot. It's funny though. We've you know, it like when I first started here, Spider-Man, Goblin Green, out of 399. when I first started here, I think this was one of the first group breaks I ever listed, and like 4 months, no one ever opened it, and then all of a sudden, someone opens it the other day and then boom, just everyone starts getting it. It's like, what? Where'd that come out of? It's so funny seeing stuff like that. Vulture, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, again, I'll do that in a second. Magneto, Supervillains, Shriek, Kingpin Purple Tie, do that in a second. Lizard, and Sinister Syndicate. Shriek, Kingpin, Purple Tie. Out of 99. Pretty decent numbering. Decent numbering. I like that. Decent numbering. And canvas covers. Venom, Demogoblin, Doc Ock canvas covers, Kate Bishop Superheroes, Lizard, Hobgoblin Orange, Lasher, and Firestar. Lizard, Hobgoblin Orange out of 299. And Doc Ock. Gary, are you here in chat? You just got involved with the break. Are you here in chat? Kingpin, Mysterio. Mysterio comics cover, Supervillains Taskmaster, Carrion Legendary Set, Spider Slayer, and Iron Fist. Daredevil, Iron Spider, Venom, Superheroes Jubilee. Can't even do the Jubilee thing. Green Goblin, Kingpin Purple Tie, Electro, and Spider-Man. This is a pro Jubilee stream, everybody. We love Jubilee here on the stream. There will be no Jubilee hate accepted. Green Goblin in Kingpin Purple Tie out of 99. And Venom canvas covers. Electro, Kingpin, Valkyrie, Ronan, the Accuser, signed, Scream, and Jessica Jones. Ronan, the Accuser, autograph from the artist. Jubilee, I disagree. Out of 35, Ronan the Accuser, signed by Thalia Benz. Very nice. And Sinister Syndicate, right? Scheme Twist, sorry. Mysterio, Carnage, Doc Ock Supervillains, Corner Box, Spidey, Scorpion, and Venom. Boom. Wolverine, Spider-Man, Electro, Star-Lord, Corner Box, J. Jonah Jameson, and Carnage. Venom, Goblin, Green Goblin, Canvas, Magic, Superheroes, Spider Slayer, Legendary Nova, and Lizard. And last pack. Gary, are you here in chat? You got involved. Are you here in chat right now? Let me know. Type something in chat if you're here. Venom, Spider-Woman, Kraven, Canvas, Ronin, Superheroes, Scheme Twist, part of the Legendary set, Carrion, and Scheme Twist again. And Kraven the Hunter. All right. There we go. Roderic, let me put everything to the side for you. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for getting involved. All right. Okay, there we go. Appreciate you. Thank you.